Okay, Troy's question is up next. He says, what are the signs that one can let up on one's savings rate? Is it age, accumulation level, confidence about your retirement number? Maybe you've hit fire coast, quote unquote. I'd love to let up a little in our life at some point. How should he think about this?
You know, Brian, this is somewhat of a specialty of yours. And I'd be curious because Troy's question was, hey, what are some signs that I could let up? And I think it'd be interesting to answer, what are some signs that I could? And then what are some signs that I should? Because those are two different things. What would you say to that, and how are the conversations?
Well, I want to give the precursor, because I know a lot of you are financial mutants and you're catching this at a young age, which is an awesome thing. And you guys, by the way, I'm always amazed when you share what you make, what you're saving. But I do want to caution all my folks that are in your 20s, you billionaires of time. Even if you have a great income and a great savings rate, it's kind of hard to take your foot off of what you're doing because you just haven't had enough time for traction to catch hold. Because remember, we're trying to get you to that bowling point of trying to get to $100,000 as fast as you possibly can. But I want to go beyond that, because I think that's where Troy is trying to get us. But oh my God, is this the first time we've previewed it live?
No, first time I've seen it though. It's awesome.
It shows up here, but. So let's go beyond the 20-somethings who are crushing it, but I just don't want them to have that overconfidence. I want to focus on, and by the way, this is such a major question that we actually created a course and a tool called Know Your Number. Because what I'm going to share with you is you need to know, are you ahead of the curve, are you behind the curve, or were you right where you need to be? And I like how Bo set that up, is because it's not uncommon for us financial mutants to love when you see your money starting to save more than you can save, and it's starting to work harder than you can with your back, your brain, and your hands. You can do too much, to the point that your family starts going, why are we still piling all six of us in one hotel room? Why are we driving around in a 15-year-old car that smokes, and I have to carry around a quart of oil to pour in there?
Why am I turning in receipts after every meal?
Why are you making me track every receipt and give you an accounting of this? It's starting to cause some marital strife. These things are all symptoms that you might have taken financial mutant into financial miser. So that's why I will tell you, you've got to do the math. You've got to do the homework. I give you all the steps, but there is too much, and it's when you start getting into that miser territory, without a doubt, please know your number so that you can figure out exactly where you are. But also, I want to caution, I do want you to feel like, get that money in there, bedazzle your basic life so that you're not celebrating too early, because I often do worry when people are looking for the exits on their saving and their automatic investment behavior too soon. Where does that excess money go to? It usually goes into consumption, and it goes into lifestyle. And if you go into retirement, or what you perceive as financial independence, and you weren't realistic about your assumptions and your spending, your burn rate, you can get yourself in a pickle of a situation. So there is a delicate balance, and that's why we try to give you the tools so that you could actually navigate this well.
So you have to do the homework to know where you are on the path, and you have to be realistic and honest to yourself. I think you started this at the very beginning. You said, hey, if you're someone who's in your 20s and you've done the math of, oh man, I've saved up X number of dollars, and if I drop my savings rate to 10%, by the time I get to 65, I would be golden. That may be a little premature. That you may be making that assessment too early. There are other ways that you can enjoy the here and now without allowing your savings to be sacrificed. Am I hearing you and understanding that correctly?
Yeah, and I know, and this might not be Troy, but it might be some of our other audience members. You read Millionaire Mission, you watch our content, and you're on fire about building wealth. But then you fund your Roth, you set up an automatic monthly investment. You're doing 6% to your 401k or whatever at the time. But then you don't look at it again for 5 years, 10 years. And meanwhile, you get promotions, you get pay raises. Make sure you're taking an active role in your financial life, because I don't want this to be, You were super excited at 24 years of age. You fast forward to 30 and you never changed your savings rate. You never updated your life. You need to be an active participant in your future success.
It's great.